Hey there, Dave Gardner again, back for part 2 of free traffic and actually showing you how to actually go through those steps. And what we're going to look at right here is, let's see, this slide right here. We're going to look at doing blogs, how to post on those, social media, some details there, looking at YouTube, forums, and then some marketing sites. And then, again, just these are some things that's not an all-inclusive list. It's something that just gets you started. You can pick one of these. You don't have to focus on all of them. You could try to become a master of one of them if you're going to try to do this on your own with free traffic. Again, some of those key points that I made in the previous video, if it costs you money, then that's paid traffic. If you're not paying any money, it's free. If it takes you a lot of time to do it, it's probably free. If it happens really fast, chances are you are doing paid traffic. And so we're going to be going through some of those things. If you have the finances, if you have an advertising budget, put some money in and try to get yourself some solo ads going, or get yourself some traffic flowing so that you can get those leads and generate leads and start building your list a lot faster. But if you can't do that, and if you're starting slow, that's fine. You're building on a budget, as they would say. Then what we're going to do, we're going to go through some of these. So the first one we're going to go through, again, is that idea of other people's blogs. So we're going to type in keyword blog here. So I'm just going to pull up a new page, or a new tab, I should say. And all you got to do in the search is, for example, if I did fitness blog, okay? If I type in a search for fitness blog, all the blogs that are come up that relate to fitness, some of them have places where you can leave comments and some of them can't. And let's see if we will minimize this. And so that's just the best blogs. If it just kind of see a quick idea of what they are here. Shape is a magazine, so maybe that's not going to be one. But right here, blog.anytimefitness. If we check that out and you scroll down and you look at one of their blog posts, so for example, how to properly use supersets to your advantage, we can actually go through this. We can take a look at the actual article and get some information, and you might become more knowledgeable of just fitness in this case as you're going through. But if you scroll down, there's places where you can add comments. Now, there's one that I want to point out, and I saw this one the other day. It's kind of questionable because, this is someone else's blog post, and someone else is redirecting them to something else. So, for example, I found another way to lose weight, and I've not had to do it too long, so it's perfect since I'm always busy. It only takes me 2 minutes, blah, blah, blah. Check it out. You could really help. And they're sending them that link. Now, that's one way to do it, but they could block that. And it's not as, that's kind of more in your face. And so I want to point that out as something that you shouldn't do now, but that doesn't mean you can't add a comment. Now, you can add a comment, and then people will start to maybe find you as someone of value, and maybe they'll come check your profile out on Facebook. So that's just one way, but that's not really what we're looking for. We're looking for the ones where you can actually add your website in there. So let's scroll down there. This one, Fitness on Toast. I'm going to open it in a new tab. And again, we're looking for places that we can add our website. And so if we scroll down, we want to read more here. There's the first article, and there's more articles as you go down. So you do have to kind of play around with this and search. And that's why free traffic takes time. So if I open it up so we can see the whole thing, I'm going to scroll down. There's, lots of pictures. She shows food, diet, lifestyle, nightlife, things like that. There's all her protein and her veggies and mixed food. And if we go all the way to the bottom and scroll down, notice there's comments. And this is another key thing that I want to point out too. I can actually go through and I can leave my website. And so one of the key things is that I shared in this in the notes is that, let's minimize this, read the post, leave valuable content. Don't just spam them and make it sound like you don't really care. Put some value in because you want to start engaging. You want to start developing a relationship with these people as we go through. And so if we go back to that post, we scroll up here, just find something that sticks out. You could talk about the beverages or talk about the diets or the pictures. And, the whole post, her headline is, top 6 healthy London food joints. So she's talking about restaurants in London. And so, make something relate to this. Be like, hey, if I ever come to London, I can't wait to check some of these places out. I've never been there. Make it sound like you're a human. And so I just want to, quickly show you what's going on and show you a couple tips here. And so I'm going to add my name, Dave Gardner. I'm going to add my email. Now, this is the email that is a little bit different from emails that I'm associated, because there's something, I forget what it's called. I'll have to look it up. Check the printable guide. But there's a way you can sync yourself so that your image actually comes up. And I forget what the app is that does that, but I have that synced in there. And so if I want to do this, this is where you can put your website or your affiliate link. And so I actually have, and this is one of the other tips that I shared later in the other video at the end about using a personal domain or a vanity domain. So I'm going to add 7minutehealth.com. Now, just to show you where this goes, 7 Minute Health, if we open up a new tab, that actually goes and redirects to my Now Lifestyle Real Results page. So it relates to health, okay? It relates to health and fitness. And so when I go through and I put my comment here, like, these pictures are awesome and making me salivate. Great to know. If I ever make it to London, there will be some great places to check out. And eat healthy, if I can spell right. All right, so again, it doesn't have to be long and intense. It doesn't have to be crazy, but it has a link. So I'm going to click submit. Notice I don't want to click these notify me of follow-ups. In case you want to continually engage with people that are doing this, if there's 100 comments, you keep coming back, you can stick just on one blog. And if you want to know when they have new posts, okay, you can do that too. I usually don't, but you could save these as a favorite. But if you want to come back to this or be notified, you can click those buttons. I'm just going to click this and show you what happens as we click the submit. What it's going to do right here is going to populate my face and my name in that actual system. Now, sometimes it puts it up, but then it will tell you that it needs to be moderated because people want to check that their blog isn't being loaded with spam. So there it is. There I am. Okay, Dave Gardner, 21st January 2018. Highlight. There's a picture of me. Oh yeah, there it is. Gravatar.com. Do you see that down at the very bottom left corner? Okay, if I hover over that, it's going to disappear. But if you look at the very bottom corner, Gravatar.com, that's where you want to get your picture linked, and you can have a picture linked to an email. And so anytime you submit a comment, it'll show your picture. Instead of looking like this design or this design, it'll actually put your picture there. And again, that brands you a lot more. So it's another way for people to get to know you. So notice when I hover over my name, again, in that very bottom left, it goes to 7 Minute Health down at the bottom left. But if I come back to my face, there's the Gravatar so that you can actually get it and check me out there. But again, that key thing, 7 Minute Health, if I click on my name, notice it opens up the page again, and there is my affiliate URL in there. Okay, so again, someone might come to the page and they might actually be seeing who's reading stuff. And let's see, make sure we're on the right blog post. I'm going to go back to that blog post. And if people are actually reading who is commented, I want to actually go through and show you this. So if we hover over Jerry, nothing happens because Jerry didn't fill out his details. It just says Gravatar.com false at the bottom. Another one, Gravatar.com false. There's nothing over Haley's name. Leah's name, notice that says, what is it? SaleyCoHealth.com cancer. And so if we open hers in a new tab, that's going to a breast cancer link site for cancer treatment. And it doesn't really seem like there's a place I can list something. This is more, for research and maybe some background information. It doesn't really seem like a blog per se. But if we go to this next one, I noticed this the other day, Jen did have something. She doesn't have a Gravatar. It would be false again, but she does have a blog, Team Athletics. And so if we go to Team Athletics, maybe she's someone who works for this company. And so you can actually, find out information from their stuff. And so again, it's just a way that you can expand your reach. And then if we go to Jessie, Jessie is wordbyjessie.com. And so let's go to her site quick. And we realize that maybe this is a little more personal. Okay, so relax and detox with yoga oils. And so you might find a place, no time for personal well-being, okay, doing yoga. Maybe some of you have, the ability and the want to do yoga on the side of doing the fitness. Instead of just doing fitness every other day, do yoga on the off days and get a good stretch in. And so you can find out more. Maybe there's a chance that you'll be able to submit a reply here. So you can put your comment. Notice again, I'm in here. This is through WordPress. It doesn't give me a place for me to write my website. So I might not get the same exact backlink back, but at least that's one thing. Again, that's just one idea. And so if we go on to another one, just to show you again that process, fitness and power, we'll see if they have something here for that. And so as we scroll down, I mean, you can kind of just check quick. Actually, these are individual articles. If we go into the top, usually maybe there's a blog actual tab instead of having just a lot of stuff in here. Okay, so this is the 65 fitness or top fitness blogs, 63 top fitness blogs. So just right here, here's this guy's blog. We're going to open him up in a new page. So now we're on his blog site, Your Lifestyle Mentor. If we go through this, we might be able to look and find out, okay, on his blog post, I hate New Year's resolutions, so I create solutions. If we scroll down to the bottom, again, get an idea if you can enter your material, if you can enter your content. And so again, notice this is more like the original one where I can enter a comment, but I necessarily couldn't put my website back there, but it does get you the idea that people are going to start to see you and recognize you. Then they might find you and they might search you out on Facebook, okay? And so that's just for fitness. Let's see, there was another one I saw here the other day, and I wanted to see if I could pop that up. But we're just using one word, okay? We're just using one word. We did fitness blog. If you typed in a different word, you might get some more searches, right? This guy had great transformation, if that is, the same person. And so as you continue to go through, just blogs are one way to actually go through and submit your name or submit your details and possibly get a link back to your website or your affiliate link, maybe your Facebook page, wherever you want to send the people, you can put that information. So this is a really long blog post with a lot of information in it. So you'd want to skim it over. And again, that's why it takes time. And again, I don't have the opportunity to put my website in there, but that's why it takes time when you're doing free traffic. But doing through blogs is just one way. And so let's change this. One of the things we did the other day, or that Now Lifestyle focuses on, is high intensity interval training, or HIIT. So if we did like HIIT blogs, and so like this one is hitgirl.com, and she is probably a girl that works out. And so there she is. There's pictures of, women working out on the beach. And, as we go through, hers are maybe a little bit older. I don't think she's posted in over a year or close to a year, because it said March or May of 2017. And again, I don't really see a place where I could share it and I can like it, but I don't see a place where I could comment. So go back and check another one out, okay? Maybe stay away from Beachbody, because that's that's actually a competitor, but thebodycoach.com, okay? If we go through thebodycoach.com, again, this takes time. Okay, so just understand this is something that takes time, but it is a free method. Okay, it's not one that you have to do all the time if you don't want to do it, but maybe you're going to learn a lot in the process. And we go through, and again, there's a way to share it, but he has apparently blocked comments unless I can't find that link. Okay, so notice, that just spent, I just wasted a minute to go through that. Maybe it's not a waste, but I spent some time. Now this one, the fitness sister, I've checked her stuff out. I've actually posted on her site before. And so here we are, we have, a mom, a woman who is, got a great website going. She posts almost daily. And if we look at the bottom of her post, this is one of her most frequent posts. Let's see. There we go. 60 comments. Okay. 60 comments. And she just posted this the other day. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, notice she's also responding when people write to her. But notice if I overlay this one right here, notice Ray-Ban's travel plans. That's her gravatar, but when you hover over name, nothing happened. When I hover over Aaron's name, notice it says runningtall.com. So if I open that in a new link, runningtall.com, notice she owns the domain, but she doesn't even have a website set up, which is kind of sad. But so if we go back here, if we keep scrolling down, make sure I'm on the right page here. Where did she go here? I kind of lost my fitness sister. Oh, there she is. So if I scroll down, and so look at Michelle, eat, move, balance. We open her, and notice it's a security check. Yep, I'm human. And, there's another process here. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff. This is like a pain in the rear. So I don't know why you would have this so people couldn't go right to your site. So the heck with that. We're going to say goodbye to her. But anyways, you would be the link here. So totesmyoats.com. That's another site where you could find out other places and other blogs that exist, and you could possibly go through and create some posts. And so if we went through about, we went through flavors, apparently she's got a new website because there's not a lot on here. And she's got maybe just the start of her website. And so if we go back, again, the main thing on this page, let's just scroll all the way to the bottom. And if look at, there's a lot of comments, she's responding, but look what I can do. I can add my website again. And then that would be one that's up here. So, I mean, this question, what exactly is HIT Workouts? I apologize, I missed it somewhere. Maybe she didn't add that in her place, but notice his website, Rush Fit for You, is, let's see what that's going to. But he put his link in there. It's not even English. Okay, living lifestyle title. Doesn't even look like they've even set up their blog yet. They're just starting it. So this is all in Latin. And we got some, hieroglyphics or Japanese, Chinese, whatever that is. But they haven't even set up their site yet. And they're already posting stuff. They're just trying to generate traffic. And notice, just like I did, I clicked on the link. Maybe someone else would check them out. And so you have an opportunity to do that. So that's where you would put your affiliate link right in here. Okay, so it's just one method of generating traffic. Again, so hopefully you found some value in that. Just as far as the one value method, just checking out other people's blogs. Okay, social media, our next part. This is huge. Now, you could go through and share some of these. Let's say we go back to this site here. Let's see. Where's the one? Okay, we go through this site. I don't know anything about this guy, okay? I've never met this guy before. I've never seen his stuff before, the body coach. I could go through and you could actually share his content. Now, it might be counterintuitive to promoting Now Lifestyle, but you could actually share this article, okay? Right here, share the article. If I click on this F, it's going to pop up something that will start to allow me to share this on Facebook, or I could share it on Pinterest, Twitter. And I could say something about this, but then I could add my own link into it. So for example, 7 reasons to smash HIT sessions, HIIT workouts are having great results on my body as well. And then want to try some out for free yourself. Just go to HTTP 7minutehealth.com. All right, so in my response, okay, I put my link in my response, but I've also shared somebody else's post. So it's a little counterintuitive, but anytime you share something, put something of value or something that relates to the topic, and then add your link. It doesn't make sense to not add your link, and we're going to get into that in just a minute. But there's other ways of using the blog. You can use the blog as, content for yourself to share that on your page so that you're related to that actual work and something that you're actually invested in. So I do want to leave that. I don't want to post that. I want to clean up some of this stuff because we don't need it right now. And we'll get into that next step. So again, if you have questions, feel free to leave comments. You can search me out on Facebook. And so let's close that. And the next page, again, is social media. I'm going to focus on this part right here, personal Facebook and Facebook fan page and groups. Doing things on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, so Coolly, whatever. The concept is all the same, okay? The concept is really all the same. Where we are focused on, hopefully you are in the Facebook group for Now Lifestyle. Also, I would recommend following groups. Follow groups, follow people. And when you do that, you'll start to see their post in your thread, and you can then share them. And I want to kind of walk you through some of that in a minute. But one of the key things that you need to have, and I would highly recommend it, it's not that you have to have it, but it's highly recommended, is to set up a Now Lifestyle. Notice this is Now Lifestyle Syracuse. I grabbed that tag. So notice up here, Now Lifestyle, or Facebook.com/Now Lifestyle Syracuse. And so there's directions inside the members area. If you're in the dashboard, if you've logged into your Now Lifestyle account, go down here to grow your business, number 4. I'll close this up. Number 4, grow your business, and down here, Facebook marketing. Click on that Facebook marketing checkbox, and you will see a video that goes through the power of this, and then open up the PDF for creating the NLS fan page. And so if we click on that, we'll actually be able to download that report. And when we download that, this will go through its 10 pages. And it is the blueprint of how to set it up and what you need to do and how you should appropriately set it up, add pictures, add content, things like that. So this will get you set up in the right method for actually getting your Facebook fan page together. Okay, and so you want to have that up. And so what happens is with your Facebook fan page, when you're doing a post, create content. Again, just don't slam your link there. You want to create content, and then you want to invite people, and then you want to share. And so a lot of times what I'll do is I'll write an email in my autoresponder or my lead capture system in the lifestyle, and then I'll copy it here. And so, or I'll also take pictures and I'll copy them here that I've taken. And so the other day, this is something that, if we open up this picture, we'll actually see the whole thing. There I am at the bottom. My stuff kind of popped up, but there I am with, there's Janet and Don Legere. They're other leaders. My girlfriend Danielle, and who's also rocking it in the Now lifestyle. And that was up from Ottawa in 2017 in November. And so notice, where are we here? There's Janet right there. She's number 6 all-time sales in Now lifestyle. I'm down here at the bottom, number 16. Now that's just the bottom of this picture. That list keeps going on and on. This just showed the top 50. My sponsors right there is Sebastian Sismondo. Okay, you see others bigger, some of these bigger names that are in the group that we're seeing all the time, especially Daniel Kump, Richard and John. They have the Wednesday night webinars. Janet has the Thursday night webinars. John Berger's always posting there. Gregory Schmidt's always posting in there. Okay, Joel, of course. And so all of these people, we are sharing stuff, and we're constantly doing things, and we're taking this on. So what I've done, for example, I made a little post. I have a little bit of information in there. And in my post, I have a picture of where I stand right now, but I also have a link to my website. So Free Fit Workout is another vanity domain that I have. If we click this, it will open up a new window, and there's my Now Lifestyle generic link, with my ID, and then this is where people can set up their free account. And so notice, you can test it all out yourself at freefitworkout.com. Let's do this. And so from this point, though, it's just here. It's only on my Facebook page. Okay, it's only on my Facebook page. But what I can do is share it. And that's where the power starts to begin in doing this. It doesn't cost you anything to use Facebook. And so I'm going to share this. I already shared it on my personal page yesterday, and I shared it on my other fan page. But one of the things we're going to share on is group. And you need to be joining some groups. And all you got to do, just like we searched for blogs before, you're going to search for groups. So I have some, for example, Make Money Online Success is a big one that a lot of people post on. I'm just going to share this. Okay, so our things are rocking in the NLS. Want to join us? 2018. Okay, it doesn't have to be anything specific all the time, right? To health or results. I mean, you're going to see results in the pictures, but you want to make things curious. You want to kind of get people interested in finding stuff. In there, I just shared it. It was that simple. That only took a couple seconds. I'm going to share it to another one. The key is don't share a ton at once. If you keep sharing and sharing and sharing, that's all you do is share, Facebook will block you. Facebook will put you in Facebook jail. And so I usually only share to like 4 or 5 places, and then I move on and I do something else. So let's see, we're going to type in marketing, and I'm going to do this one. And these are ones that I've joined. Again, I've gone through and joined some of these. So notice again, let's see, NLS is helping to shrink my gut and fatten my wallet. It can do the same for you. And I already have the link in the post, but again, just showing it there, you could add another link if you wanted. But if I go to show all, the other information is down here with my link, so it is there. And then I'm going to post. So again, sharing your links. The more places you can put your link and the more places you can put your content, the better you are going to be, and the better chance that you're going to get some free traffic back to you. And so again, I will share that there. Having that fan page is crucial. Now, another thing that you should highly do, again, is you're going to join and follow people. So one of the best ones we have is Joel's. Okay, so Joel Tarian, of course, our fearless leader himself. And let's see, I want to share this one. This is the one you want, the one that says public figure. You want to like that and you want to follow that. And so Joel posts stuff all the time. So this is just 28 minutes ago talking about a video. And, then we got this one, lifestyle choose, increase your fiber, increase your protein, train 7 times a minute, three times a week. Or 7 times, I can't even speak, 7 minutes a day, 3 times a week. And so Joel has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pictures and videos. You can share them. Now, inside the group, things are typically not shared. They're a little more private, but you can share them the same way that I just did. Share this on your personal page. So life is full of beauty. Notice it. You can share it. BitConnect, this is talking about other things. This is great because you're seeing a lot of stuff online today with companies falling down, but the parent company that Joel started almost 20 years ago is still going strong. So, okay, have some faith in this system. If you refuse to quit, you can see some successes. And so, here we were in Cabo. I'm not necessarily in this one picture, but this is our Cabo workout. And so if we go through this, notice this. Okay, she posted in this person. So Christy Lehman over here on the side, she also posted a Now Lifestyle thing. So notice people are doing it. As I'm making this video, people are doing it. So it works. Again, so it's just one method. So that's kind of awesome that just popped up just to show you that that's doing it. And that was in the same group I did. Hundreds of other people are in that seeing those posts. So maybe they see mine, maybe they see hers, and they start to look and see which one they want to work with. And so keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. The key is consistency. And so a harder beach body. Let's say I shared that one the other day, actually. And so, here we are. This is Janet's video and how to do this. I'm going to share this because I wasn't on the thing already. But all right, if we just take this video, I'm going to share it. And it's going to go to my page. Okay, I'm going to share it on my timeline. So, want to see the inside of the Now Lifestyle. Using it to get healthy and wealthy. Okay, and that's it. And then I share it. Okay, so it took me 5 seconds to, a little more than 5 seconds, but it took me a few seconds to type up something. I got the video there. The content's already created. I don't have to create it. And then I just post it. And then all the work that Janet did, I can share on my page. Okay, so sharing stuff is crucial. Now, the other point that I want to point out is we got the personal fan page, the fan page, and then the Facebook groups. If you go to your personal page, notice here it is right here. On my personal page, I just clicked my name. Want to see the inside Now Lifestyle and how we are using it to get healthy and wealthy. And there it is. There's Janet. Okay, so I just shared that and it's on my page already. Here's the one from Now Lifestyle that I shared just a few minutes ago about being ranked 16th all time in sales. And so that's something, but I just don't have all business. I do have a lot of business stuff on my personal page, but I have some personal stuff too. So here, just the other day, one of my teammates and friends passed away. So make sure you're also putting stuff that's true to you and focused on your life, not just business all the time. So here, last week as well, here I was, skiing or sledding down the hill. There's Danielle, another, again, my girlfriend and Now Lifestyle rock star. And again, so just be personal. Make sure that you're not just all business on your personal page, but make sure you do have some on there so they can find you all over the place. And so if we're wanting to find groups, let's just say I do marketing group. Okay, do that as a search, marketing group, and you're going to see this. Just click on see all, and you're going to go here and you can join those groups. So affiliate marketing worldwide, notice 55,000 members, more than 10 posts a day. So you'll notice who other people are in there. So I have 156 other friends in that group. 220 of my friends are in this group. This one only has 4 of my friends. 186 of my friends are in this group. Make friends. Okay, you got to be friendly and make friends. And so when we click on this one, affiliate marketing worldwide, I'm not in it. And sometimes you have to be approved, sometimes you're not. But when you go down here, notice there's rules. Okay, group rules. Post your URL and advertisements in this group. Okay, that's a good group to join. We can share it with people. We can add members. Don't spam on other people's comments. And so I wouldn't put, for example, if they put a post in here, and then, I wouldn't put my link in their post. Okay, that's spamming someone else's post. So it says, I have an email list builder, get it free, 48 hours, 112 comments on that. Hopefully someone else says, oh, we'll check mine out instead. That's just being a jerk. Okay, that's not a cool thing to do. Just create your own post and then maybe someone will see it. So if I join this group, I might be able to post right away. Notice I'm pending. Some cases you can post right away. And so if we go into one of the other ones, let's see if I can find one that I'm in already. Maybe probably because I just opened this whole thing showing more. And so this just keeps loading and loading and loading. There's hundreds of groups you can join. And so what I would also recommend, do something like this. Do a health group. And if you're in a health group, depression and anxiety, kombucha, wellness, simplified, okay, how much more simple can we get than, 5 times or 7 minutes a day, 3 times a week? So in this, maybe you can add links, maybe you can't. Even if you can't add links, that's okay, because you can still add content. You might be able to share a post, like if you shared one of Joel's videos that was just about, like working out, maybe you could possibly do that. So again, you got to take time. That's the key thing with free traffic. It takes time. You have to be in this with the mindset that this is like a marathon, and it's like an ultra marathon. It's not just your typical marathon. This is an ultra marathon that's going to last you the rest of your life. And you have to keep doing it and keep building and building and building. And slowly over time, you will continue to see that exponential growth. And so the same process is going to take place. I'm not going to go through all the social media, but if you have a Twitter account and you do search.twitter.com, and you can see what's happening right now. If I just do fiber, if I type up fiber, we might get anything and everything that relates to fiber, okay? This man is the definition of swamp creature as he tried with every fiber of his being. Okay, that's more of a contextual thing, not really about the actual fiber, but notice fiber one. Value customer, please note that fiber links via Tanzania and Mozambique were down yesterday. So fibers may be a different material. Okay, I'm in love with every fiber of my being. Again, that's not really about fiber, but if you look at this one, did you know oatmeal is a complex carb, which means it's full of fiber and nutrients, the breakfast staple, slower to digest, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you could take that, you could like it, you could reply it, and you could retweet it with your own link. Okay, so if I retweet this, I got to log in here. So bear with me for 2 seconds. And if I log in, let's try that again. There we go. All right. Oh, here we go. There's my problem. I think I posted about this other day. Apparently, Red Clay, my old email, was not being delivered. So I got to update that. Anyways, I can do that later. So, fiber. Okay, let's try that out. Notice there's my face, so I'm in. So I'm going to scroll down to that one. See if I can find it again, because I'm actually on their page. Let's go back to that. Search.twitter.com. We're going to go fiber. And you get everything that shows up that's related to fiber. Okay, all these little posts that are related to fiber. And what you can do is you could share them and you can start adding things, but make sure it's in the right mindset and the right context with fiber. Okay, if it just says I love you with every fiber in me, again, that's not really going to be the best thing. But this is high in fiber and protein, low in blah, blah, blah. And so I could take something like this, I could retweet it. And so if you want to stop the blood and sugar spikes and crashes, it's time to get things stabilized, and sea vegetables are the best way to do that. They're high in fiber and protein. Yeah, rocking the fiber myself. Couple that with extra protein and workouts in my body, in my 42-year-old body. Feels great. Okay. Try it out. Free at HTTP. Okay, so again, you can put your link in there if you want. You don't necessarily have to, but again, you're sharing something on your page, but then also quoting it as well. And so again, you could add that in there. So my tweet was posted. So if I go back to my home, and if I go back and look at some of the things that I've posted there, let's see if it shows up again. I got to fix my account here. But if we look at the profile and look at my, we look at the tweets, notice here it is. So here's a tweet I just made 17 seconds ago, rocking the fiber myself, couple that with extra protein and workouts, and my 42-year-old body feels great. Try it out free, freefitworkout.com. Okay, and there's the other information. If people want to find out more, they can find out more about the original stuff, or if you click that link, boom, there we go. There's my now lifestyle thing. So Twitter's free. Again, there's other free things that you can do this and you can share and you can engage with people. I could have just been on this website and, I could have made a comment, we're going to like it. Yes. Adding protein, adding fiber is crucial for intestinal health and blood sugar regulation. All right. I'm going to reply. So I did a little bit of both. I replied to their thing. I added a comment. I liked it or whatever. Or there we go. I liked it. And so we're going to start to generate maybe a relationship. They're going to see that I responded. Maybe they're going to come back and see some of the stuff that I'm interested in. And you never know, that might come back to someone wanting to find out more as well, because they saw that I shared it. Maybe they see what else I posted on there. So again, these are ways that you can do this. You can get out there and you can engage and start to follow people and go back and forth. Now, I don't use Twitter a lot. Notice I'm not following a ton of people. I don't have a lot of followers. I focus a lot on Facebook, but maybe you find something else is more, I guess something sticks out to you, right? But that, again, there's ways to get through social media, but share stuff, provide value, and provide your link. That's a crucial thing. Provide your link. If you don't put your link in there, don't expect to get anyone to click on anything. They have to have that. So again, hopefully you found some value with that piece with the social media. All right, the next part is YouTube, creating videos. Don't be afraid. So this morning, so again, it's January 21st, 2018. Let's see how far. 35 minutes. We are rocking this. And so if you have to take a break, pause it, come back, watch it again, save this, come back to the website. Again, it's a lot to take in. You can just focus on one, but we want to get this all here so you can pick and choose as you need. So let's say we go to YouTube, which I'm going to do here in just a second. We're going to minimize this. I'm going to, go to YouTube. And we are going to log into my YouTube account. And I'm going to upload a video that I just did this morning. Okay? What we're going to do with it and what I usually do. So let's see, there's me from a couple years ago, and I'm going to upload, and I'm going to pull off a video. Hopefully I can find my phone. Oh, there it is, Apple phone. I'm going to find the video from this morning of me working out. And so Danny and I went to the gym, and we were doing some squats. And so here we are right here. I think that's the video she chose, or she filmed. So notice it says image 33301. She actually filmed me, and then she texted me the video and sent it to me. This is a really bad. You want to change the title. If you can change it in your settings first while it's on your computer, when you upload it, it will automatically populate it. And what you want to do, for example, notice she also filmed it vertically. That's a little issue, but not a big deal. So if you go into this video, and we're going to go find it down here. And where are we? There it is, right here. So if I change this image 3330, I'm going to click on that, which apparently is not letting me do it because it's in my iTunes. I haven't saved it. So again, you could click on this. For example, let's go over here. I go to pictures, saved pictures. Let's see. Bear with me for 1 second. Documents, now lifestyle. Let's see. Cabo retreat. All right, so right here, here's a video I made when I was in Cabo when we first arrived. If you click on that link, or the picture, and then click on it again, just one click, highlight it, and then another click, it changes. And so I can change the name, Cabo Scenery. Is a lot better than, image 3330, whatever that number is. So again, that's, let's see, Cabo Scenery on airport ride. Okay, something like that, whatever. And so it changed the order, but when I upload it, it will actually take that and it will populate that in there for you. So it will actually automate that. But again, that's just something you can do on your own, but you want to give this a title. So I'm going to do squat rack workout with the Now Lifestyle. And notice I'm doing a Now Lifestyle workout. This is Now Body Fitness, which I can't spell body. There we go. Now Body Fitness. Can't spell fitness either. All right. So what I do, I usually highlight, copy, paste it again. Sometimes I even put my name in here because people will search for names and they can find stuff. Or I might pop up. If someone does a search for me, I might pop up on YouTube. And so we're going to add a couple things in here. We're going to add, let's see, add that again. And we're also going to highlight, this is the link where this is going to be. So if anyone ever shares I'm going to copy this link address. I'm going to add it into my description. So you want to have descriptions. So instead of just saying squat rack workout with Now Lifestyle Body Fitness, you want to add something. So, maybe questions, maybe something that's, in here, provide content, and also provide a link. Provide your link, provide your link, provide your link. Again, you want free traffic back to your site, you got to tell them where to go. So get your workouts and test our system out free. HTTP. And if it's in the first 2 lines or so, then it will show up on the actual video. And so a lot of times if people go and look at things, they don't see everything. And so I'll show you that in a few minutes. But let's see, today was quads day. And we completed squats. Let's see, I always feel I am going down farther than I actually do, though having had knee surgery in the past, I limit how, let's see, much strain I put on that joint. Okay, so again, just find something that's valuable or add some value, add some content, and then add some keywords. So we got Now Lifestyle, we got Now Body Fitness, we got squats or squat rack workout. And we're just continuing to add and add and add. And you don't have to have a ton of tags, just have a few tags. So Now Lifestyle, Now Body Fitness, squat rack workout. And again, these are things that again will show up as people do searches, and you might have the keyword that they're looking for. And I'm going to go into some advanced settings here. You may or may not do this, but I'm doing it for mine. I'm just going to kind of run through this quick, but I've never posted this before. We just did it this morning. And let's see, it's an education. I'm not going to worry about the location right now, but you can film so people can find you. So yeah, let's do that. I'll just show you how to do that. And we're going to do, what is it, 13209. We're pretty close to there. And notice it will zip over. And I'm going to drag this over here, and I just got to find where we were. Taco Bell. Let's see. Oh yeah, Aspen Athletic right there. So that's where I worked out, Aspen Athletic. And that's where I was working out this morning. It was in English. There wasn't much going on, but it was in English. Allow people to contribute things. It was recorded today. And the more information you put, the better it's going to be. And so I'm going to go back here. Notice, there's the picture. And we're ready to go. If you have a better picture you want to use, you can do that. But I'm going to click Publish. And once this is done, there's a link here. And so I can just take this link and I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to come back to my page. We're going to go over here to Now Lifestyle, my actual blog page or my fan page. And I'm going to add that in and copy that in. And it's going to populate that video. So squat rack workout with Now Lifestyle, Now Body Fitness. Now Lifestyle Body Fitness. That should say Now Lifestyle, Now Body Fitness. So I'm going to go back and edit that, which is great. You can go back in there. Now Body Fitness. All right, we're going to save the changes, and hopefully that will repopulate later on. So Now Lifestyle, Now Body Fitness. And so when we're here, I'm going to come in and be like, all right, let's see, my girl Danielle filmed me when I was not looking. LOL. Okay. Got a good quads workout in today. All right, and then it's right there. There's the video. Okay, so there's a link to my actual affiliate place right there. Again, that forwards to my thing. And I'm going to publish this. And then what's going to happen, it's going to generate it. And I'm going to be able to, of course, share it. That's the key thing. Share it. Find yourself in other places. So here we are. My girl Danielle filmed me when I was not looking. Oh, good quads day or good quads workout in today. I'm going to share it on my page. Okay. Share it on my timeline. And I could even tag this. I could check this in, and I'm going to do Aspen Fitness. And so what happens, Aspen Athletic Club, maybe they see it and they share it on theirs. Okay. So there's so many ways that you can start to get people to see your stuff. Okay, share other people's pages, share other people's interests, share other people's material. And then, of course, people will generate and they'll start to trickle in. It might not be for a few days, it might not be for a few weeks, but if you refuse to quit, you're going to start getting these people. And the more you do it, the more consistent you're going to be. And so we've shared it. That's the first part of this. And so if we go back and look at this, we're going to upload. We created the video. We're going to upload it. We're going to add descriptions to provide value and have it linked back to your page or social media. The tags are relevant, and share your video on social media and ping them. All right, here's the pinging part. And I could have done this in both cases. I'm going to do it. I'm going to show you twice here. So let's go over here and we're going to ping this. And so here's my video link again. I'm going to copy that link and I'm going to go to a website known as Pingler, pingler.com, Pingler. And what Pingler does is actually will blast your content out to the world.
Wouldn't it be great if you...
And it's a free service, okay? You can do a paid service and you get more options, but you can ping it out to free, and it pings it to all these blog services. And notice there's a ton of them, and there are a lot of Google bots and computer-generated things that will actually, grab and see where new content is. The more new content you have and the more fresh stuff you have, the better chance things are going to link back to you. So I'm going to post that there. I'm going to go back into YouTube, and I'm going to... Let's see, I'm going to copy that title. Okay, Now Body Fitness. Squat rack workout with Now Lifestyle, Now Body Fitness. And then I'm going to click a couple of the options. So you have three options you can choose. We could call this education, maybe. I don't know how much education it is, but let's see. We're going to call it health and beauty. We're going to call it, let's see. We got sports and fitness, and maybe tips and tricks, maybe wellness, okay? Because, again, this one doesn't really focus on, a lot of stuff on the business end, but if you were to do something and create a post, you could post it on the business end. And then you just have to fill this out. Maybe you have to watch a 30-second clip or something. But then I just type in dance party. I can type, and I'm going to ping it. And then what it'll do is it'll set me in the search. So if you want to get the response to this, you can complete your email address and they will send you a list of all the places that the thing pinged to. So in about 2 minutes, I'm going to come back to something else, but this is in about 2 minutes, we're going to see this start to generate and populate. So I could do the same thing if we go back. Oh, look, it even went even faster. So notice, okay. It went through all these places and it just pinged all of those, systems that were actually checking out and receiving, bots and things like that to show that new content is put out there. And so I could do the same thing with like a business post or like a blog post. And, let's say we went into, this other one that I filmed but posted the other day, and we'll do it on Facebook. I'll show you how to do it with a Facebook link. And so on Facebook, let's do the one that I pointed out earlier with continuing to climb to number 16 all-time sales. If you click on these three dots, you'll get some information where you can actually edit the post, change the date, you can embed it. You want to click on the embed and then see more options. Or I think it's just the embed. If you click on the embed, you want to go to advanced settings, because this is something you can embed the whole frame into like an HTML form if you have a website. But if you click on advanced settings, it'll open up a new window, and really is what you want is right here, this URL of the post. And so I want to grab that whole post. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go back to Pingler, and we're going to open that up and refresh that again. So pingler.com. Just pause that because you don't need to listen to that every single time. I'm going to put that post in there, and then we just need to give it a title. And so I'm going to close that. You could just say, continuing to climb the charts to number 16 all-time sales, because it's not an actual headed post, but at least now I've given some information. Now I'm going to call this business. I'm going to go in and let's say we're going to call this internet and online, and we're going to call it marketing. And then I'm going to type in bowling pin, and we are done. Okay.
Wouldn't it be great if you were control over your...
It'll pop up again in a second here, 2 minutes. And even while we were watching, it took less. It all depends on when you fall in the queue, and then it will send those out. And so again, you can get a paid site or a paid version if you want to do this higher, but I do this free all the time. I think you can, maybe it might limit you to so many per day. But again, if you create content, ping it. If you put a blog post, ping it. If you put a subscribe or a new video on YouTube, ping it. And I'm guilty as many others of not doing as much as I can, just because I'm posting stuff all over the place. So again, these are just things that you can use to benefit you and to keep getting your things out there. Now, what I'll do, I'll also take this and I'll email my Now Lifestyle followers. So once you start getting people, follow up with people, tell people to come check it out and comment on it, leave their remarks, okay? The more engagement you get, the better you're gonna be. And we're 50 minutes in, we're rocking it here. So thank you for continuing to watch us. Again, if you have to take a break, just pause this, come back, maybe do some videos and just focus on this and come back again later, okay? Or just watch the whole thing through and figure out, okay, which one resonates the most with me and which one do I wanna do the most? All right, our next one, we are rocking here, we're doing great. Okay, next one is forums. Now this is very similar to the blogs, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go into this, and I'm going to close this out. Let's see, I don't need that open. I'm going to close that one. I'm going to get rid of the embed post just to minimize some things. If we go into forum, so let's talk about fitness forum. Oops, not fitness form, fitness forum. All right, fitness forum, same idea. There's an actual place called Fitness Forums. That's why they're coming up here. But if you go to places, you might be able to find forums. And so if we look and do some searching, you do need to take some time to physically do this. Now, this is an actual place to actually go get physical training. So you don't want that, Fitness Forums. And let's see, Business Builder, Fitness Forum, Business Finder, sparkpeople.com. All right, notice that says message board. That's a key thing. If there's a message board, then chances are that's a place where you can get and exchange information. So notice, look at these topics. Okay, best new fun workout, DV. When do you exercise? Wake up and exercise on an empty stomach. Yes or no. How far did you run this week? How far did you run today? Did you exercise today? So these are all places you can join and you could lead a comment. Now, I don't belong to this one, so I'm going to actually join it because it says join now for free. And I'm going to show you how we can actually go through this. I just want to show you exactly how easy it is. So we're going to join for free, Spark People. You can join the internet's largest healthy living community in seconds. You can sign up either with your email or you can sign up through Facebook. So depending on which one you want to do, if you want to have emails generated or if you want to set up to Facebook, I like doing things with emails, but again, you can do it with Facebook too. A lot of times they're leaving this as an opportunity. So I'm just going to do this method because if you don't have Facebook, you're going to want to use this. I'm going to create my username. We're going to make it simple, Dave Gardner, because that's my Now Lifestyle name. And we're going to go to, let's see, painting@gmail.com, because that's the one that I usually have, that I have most of my emails to. And so we're going to create this. Email preferences, best of Spark People special offer. I don't really want to get a lot of email, so I'm going to get rid of that. But maybe some of you, if you want the emails, you can always unsubscribe later on. So over 15 million members. 15 million. Okay. I'm not a robot. And so if there's 15 million people looking at this, that's a pretty good thing that you'd want to look at and join. So my username, Dave Gardner, email, okay, so on and so forth. Create the free account. All right, let's see what happens. And so you want to fill in, okay, fill in your plan. Now, they might be trying to sell me stuff later on, but if I have an opportunity where I can communicate with people and I can leave comments, that's going to be what we're focusing on here. So I want to go through, we'll just fill this out quick, okay. You guys can all send me wishes on my birthday, June 28th. And let's see there. I am 6'2". Lose 1 pound a week, sure. I mean, I'll probably maintain my weight because I don't need to lose a lot. Breastfeeding, no, because I'm a man. Let's see, lightly active. I'm active. I move around a lot through the day. Current weight, whatever. Let's say I'm 195. Okay, I want to be 185. And then we're going to go through here. Recommend goals, lose weight. I don't really care about this because, again, I don't want to join and pay. I just want the free version. Okay, so I want the basic membership. I don't want premium. I just want the basic. So again, even if you don't fill any of that out, just maybe they ask you to come back. I don't really want to do this. We're going to save and continue. It doesn't really matter. It's irrelevant because otherwise, the more information they know about you, the more ads they might send you. And so I think I'm in at this point. And so if we look, there's a lot of stuff that I can see here. Okay. Well, what I want to find a profile. And so if you look at my Spark page, okay, notice there's nothing here. I'm going to edit this. I'm going to choose a file and I want to add my picture. Okay, and so the documents, pictures, let's see, documents. We're going to go here. We're going to go into Cabo. And that might be just to show you how quick and easy, because I don't think I have my other picture here, but let's just do this one because it's a good picture of my face. I should be able to move it. And let's upload it now. Maybe it'll shrink it. Oh, it's upside down. That's kind of funny. That's interesting that it did that. But anyways, I wonder if you can edit it. Notice I just clicked that. We're going to edit this. But again, I don't want to waste time on this. You can actually go through and do this on your own. So I just want to show you a couple key things. So let's look for this. So we got current status, nothing. We got blogs. User doesn't have any public blog entries. Spark friends, Spark teams, comments. So when we go through, you can add your own photos, maybe workouts. If there's other things that are in there, maybe rewards. When you start to respond to people, you get bigger rewards. Let's see. All right, so let's go and look at this. So for example, read more about Dave Gardner. Dave Gardner Spark page. Okay, preview Spark page settings, leave a comment. All right, I want to edit my text, enter some information to describe yourself here. All right, so let's see, dad of 3. Science teacher, coach, and fitness lover. All right, whatever, just something like that, okay? My goals, my program, personal information, add a personal signature, okay? This part right here, add a link. That's the one you want, okay? That's the one you want. The rest of this stuff is irrelevant. You can fill it out if you want people to learn more about you, but this is what we want here. I want to add a link. And so link address, you remember, you cannot post advertisements or link inappropriate sites or link to inappropriate sites. You can't send to porn or gambling. You can only link to things that are appropriate. So I'm going to go HTTP 7-minute. Apparently won't let me do capital letters, but anyways, okay. Health.com. All right. HTTP 7-minute health.com. All right. I'm going to add that link. Okay, that's my signature. And so, let's see. As a 42-year-old, I am rocking the gym and keeping fit. With 7minutehealth.com. All right, as a 42-year-old, I'm rocking the gym and keeping fit. Okay, and then you can type anything you want here that relates to your goals. And again, this is just something I'm showing you quick, but make it sound interesting. Okay, make it sound Let's change this up a little bit because this does sound kind of corny, but you got to make it have a little curiosity so that when people actually look, they're like, all right, what is this? And I'm going to show you where this shows up in just a minute. If things work out how they're supposed to, I'm going to show you exactly how this is. So, all right, so, want to know how a 42-year-old dad of 3 is staying fit and boosting his strength. Visit 7minutehealth.com to see how he is doing it and getting paid for it as well. Okay, so that's the key thing, this personal signature. That's what you want to have. Again, this other stuff is kind of irrelevant unless you find some social media that you want to add in there. So I'm going to save the changes to that. And if we go in, I want to go back and edit this again. And notice current status is none. The activities feed you see on the Spark page only visible to you and friends. Edit the privacy blogs. User doesn't have any public blog entries. I want to. Okay, so this is if you actually have your own blogs in this. Okay, you can't blog until you verify your email. Okay, I can actually add stuff. So that's a huge thing. That's huge right there. I will be able to come back into this and I will actually be able to enter information. I can talk about a workout, or I can talk about the fiber, and then it will give posts that other people can check out. Okay, so if you don't own your own blog, do something like this. You can get your blog. So let's go back to this. I'm going to go back and just check this one more time. Okay, that's pretty simple. Spark page settings, blog. All right. Check the Spark page settings. Let's see, location. Let members find my page. Okay, 13031. Let's see, I'm a male. Interested in weddings. Let's see, only allow my Spark page to see my page. Turn. Allow comments on my page. Yep, you have the ability to delete. That's good. Email me when I receive a comment on my page. Yeah, I want people to know that. I want people to get back to people. You can respond. Show my favorite, share my food tracker, show my activity feed. All right, so we're going to save that. And let's just go to a page. So let's go into the community, and we're going to go into the feed. And so here we have stuff. All right, so does cold weather make you hungry? Drink alternatives, healthier substitutes for milk chocolate. Hey, I just had some chocolate milk this morning after I had my chocolate, actual chocolate and some strawberry additional protein powder. And so notice there's comments on here, there's information that's added, and what happens is you're going to start to show up. So I can reply to this, but you want to reply and make it make sense. Okay, this says healthier substitutes for milk chocolate wanted. And so, you know, she's talking about dark chocolate substitute, how I switch. I used to be milk chocolate junkie, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you need much less dark chocolate to satisfy craving than you do with milk chocolate. And so, you know, find something that's interesting and put a comment on there. And so I'm going to just do a short little thing. And so, you know, I am just glad that I have not had to deal with issues related to what chocolates I can eat. And this is true, though dark does sometimes give me a hive or two. Though recently, both my daughter and also my girlfriend are not able to eat it at all. Thanks for the ideas here, as it is always good to hear about alternatives. Options. All right, it says I want an email to be sent to me when anyone replies to this topic. So I don't necessarily want to have 100 emails filling up my inbox, but I can always come back and check this out later. And that's, again, something you can be familiar with. If someone else responds, then you can get back and forth. And the more you respond, maybe you got 5 or so responses on there, and that's more places your thing's going to show up. So I'm going to post this, and we're just going to take a look at it. And notice, again, there I am upside down. Apparently, I just earned points for doing it. And, again, it says I'm online. And notice, here's the kicker. Here's the important part. Want to know how a 42-year-old dad of 3 is staying fit and boosting his strength? Just visit 7minutehealth.com to see how he's doing it and getting paid for it as well. So if I click on that, it opens up a new window. And what happens? Boom, there we are at the Now Lifestyle page. Okay? So again, people will come and they'll check this out. People will look and they'll see. And if you didn't have anything down there, like notice Lisa left a message. I think she was the one that started this, but there's no links here. It just shows what her current weight is and what her goals are, but there's no links. Okay, maybe it's her credit, you know, what level she's at, you know, where she's from, her name, and that's great. But she doesn't have a thing going back to her. I could go back onto her page and I could look at this. You can find her blog and you can figure out what her story is. You can read more about her. and she's got some blog posts listed here. And so if we go into one of her blog posts, Vacation and CrossFits is relatively recent. It's from October 2017, so not too long ago. You can share it. You can put it, you can add your own comment. And I don't know if people, if we look at this, it links to their page. So again, you're getting people constantly seeing your stuff. You could spend hours on this. You could spend hours and hours and hours just getting your link all over. I could go through and comment on 50 blog posts here, and I could basically sprinkle my link all over because my link pops up and it's going to keep popping up. They're going to keep finding it. So I'm going to come back and edit this later. But again, I don't want to spend too much time because we are over an hour, I believe. We are rocking this. And so that idea of a forum is crucial. And again, that's just one forum. I typed in fitness forum and I found one. And so you could type in fiber forum, or you can type in, health forum or diabetes forum, because all of these things are related to stuff we're trying to do with now lifestyle. And so the key, provide valuable responses. Okay. You can create and write your own articles to start your own questions. And so again, it's just huge. Let's say you don't want to pay the money to have your own blog. You can have your own mini blog right there. Okay. So that's the forum. Again, another powerful free method that you can use. Another one I'm going to use, I'm going to mention this again. This is something that I use on the side. And it's not, necessary that you do it, but this is placed because a lot of people are already in businesses, but maybe it's a way to expand. You might get someone to try something out. Maybe they need to use the tools. Maybe they're not interested in promoting another health program because they don't want to have competitive disadvantage or get in trouble with their other company. But maybe they need the marketing tools. Maybe they need the autoresponder to create and build a list, and their company doesn't have it for them. So maybe that part would not be a competitor. So you can join certain groups and set up accounts. You can provide your profile details again so people can find you and they can seek out and they can see your stuff. And so just a couple that I've been involved with, if you did, for example, MLM group, just to see what comes up. Okay, MLMgroup.com, engineering, environmental, I don't know why, whatever, building control. Let's see, I don't know. That's funny that the MLM group is dealing with building consultancies, but apparently they got a good name for it. MLM groups on LinkedIn. Okay, there's another social media account. But the one that I do, and I'm just going to go to it as well, is there's two groups that I use. One's called Home Success Pro. And if you go to Home Success Pro, you can get free MLM leads. And I'm going to, if you get a free account, you can actually go through, and this is not, depending on how you're looking at this, I have an affiliate link for it, but it's not attached to this video. I'm not putting it in this video. But you can actually set up kind of a downline, or you can sponsor people into this as well. And if you are a paid member and if they paid, you get, a commission on whatever level they get to. If you want to just go in for free, you can do it. And so you can get 3 to 5 MLM leads per day looking at you, and they'll physically send those to you. So I'm just going to log into my account just to show you what that looks like. I get 50 a day that are potentially delivered to me. And so what happens is when I log into my account, right now I looked at that, and I sent information to them the other day. And then once I contact them, I move them all into my email list. And then from there I can email them, and then they kind of remove off. But I'll actually go through, and I actually have this as an app on my phone. I will actually go through and I'll blast out 40 text messages to these people. And some people are responsive, some people are not. It's just like anything that we deal with. Sometimes you can get some successes, sometimes you can't. And so you can start small, 3 to 5 a day. And maybe because you have more, you can make phone calls. Now, I physically work full time. I'm a full-time science teacher right now. I have 3 kids that are keeping me busy between, their sports competitions and their dance and their practices and clinics and things like that. And so me personally sending out text messages fast and quick and easy, and I can have that contact where if you only have 3 to 5 and you got a lot of time on your hands, maybe you can give them those phone calls. And again, a lot of it's just research and testing things out. And so this one, again, Home Success Pro, you can just look it out. You can join yourself. If you want to contact me, I can help you out with that and answer any questions. But again, this is just one method. Okay, one method of ways to get through things. And again, I'm not going to go through the training, but it's a way you could go through and you can get things. And these are people that have opted into their system that they share with you, and they'll deliver to your inbox or to your, to your phone app, and that you can actually share with them. Once you share with them, then you got to go back to the home and you'd say, great, send me more. Okay, I already did those, 50 leads or whatever, send me more. If you don't click that, they won't send you any. It's not an automated thing, but you got to go through and you got to stay on top of it. Okay, just like the business, it's going to take time, but you might find someone who's interested in checking out your opportunity and maybe just checking out your capture page. Again, the more you put out there, the more results you're going to get. Again, but with free things, they do take time. The other one I use is called the MLM Gateway. And that's very similar, where you can get in and you can actually lead and you can connect with network marketers and building their business. And again, you can create a free account. You can sponsor people into this as well and earn commissions on the side. But the key thing is you can get in for free, and you can start to post blogs and you can start to post content. Now, a word to the wise, if you come in, for example, so let's say you're on, this Spark People where we just did the forum, and you created a blog post and you created content. Don't take that same thing and copy it over and do it in here as well, because what that's called is duplicate content, and web browsers don't like to see that. And so when I pinged that site earlier on Pingler from the YouTube video and the Facebook post, they start to register whether things are on there duplicated and doubled up. You don't want to do that, because that's basically like copyright and just stealing from others. Even if you're stealing from yourself, maybe modify it, maybe edit it around, maybe put parts of it, or just create something new. Or maybe if you do one blog post on fiber on one site, do another blog post on, a quads workout on another, or in another one on your bicep workout, and another one on a different post or a different company or, different page or different service that talks about, using an email autoresponder, for example. And so, email autoresponders would be great on this one. But even here, you could go through and, again, you add stuff in. So if we log into this one, just to kind of show you what goes on with that, I do have an upgraded account. And apparently it won't let me in right now, but I do have an upgraded account. And so I have a connection right there. So someone sent me a message. I can refer people. So you just saw that pop up. I can get more credits. And so what can happen is I can go in here and search. And if I go into members, I can actually search. So this is different from Home Success, where they just send you the people. This one I can actually search. So if I go through and I can search, let's say health. Okay, so I want to know people that are interested in health. I'm going to search, and I'm going to say, okay, if they're in the USA, if I only want New York, okay, I can pick my home state. I only want New York. It's going to limit the people. And what happens, oops, that repopulated. Let's try that again. Okay, so health in New York. Notice 379 people I can contact. I have credits for that. And so these are the people that are in New York that have health listed because they filled out their profile that way. And so I can go through, we can scroll down. Notice there's, a ton of these, 253 people. I can literally go through, because I have 379 credits. I could speak with each one of them and just say, hey, I see you're in health too. Here's a free report I have, because you need to build yourself. And that's one of the things that if you've watched this far in, congrats, give yourself a pat on the shoulder. You're an hour and 12 minutes into this. If you are building a business, build yourself first. Okay, I have my own blog. I send people to my blog from this all the time. And then on the back end, I then will follow up with, now lifestyle or other training that they can find beneficial. But if I just say, oh, I see you're in health, you're promoting a program, you want to promote my tune, they're going to say, no, I'm already in something. Okay, I'm already involved in something. I'm already with a program. I don't need a new one. But are they interested in learning techniques in how to generate more leads and traffic to their systems? Heck yeah. Okay, they want to get that. So maybe you do present the idea that maybe they're not interested in another health program, but maybe they need the autoresponder. Maybe they need the marketing tools. Okay, so that's what makes Now Lifestyle amazing, is because we have both facets of the biggest, some of the biggest industries in the world, being the marketing tools and being the health and fitness. And so again, those are just some mechanisms that I've been using for generating leads for free over time. And so the last one we have here, of course, is just, again, that novel idea, word of mouth. Talk to your friends. People see you. If you go through, if you're actually doing the workouts, people are going to see your results. Okay, people are going to see your results, and they're going to see what happens. One of the biggest things that my girlfriend Danielle has recognized is that people will ask her at work, what the heck have you been doing? Because they recognize, how fit she's getting and how great she's looking. And so if you haven't looked at that yet, you're crazy. You got to go in there and look at that. So in your members area, go into the Now Lifestyle product suite, Go into these too. Get the supplements. Try the supplements. Give results. Tell people how you feel when you have those. But your now body, that's the key thing. You're going to go down to your exercise videos and you're going to do your videos. You're going to work out. And if you haven't done that yet, go through, let's go back to that first part. I'm going to pause. Do your fit profile, because that's going to figure out if you're advanced or if you're an intermediate or beginner. And then you're going to get those videos to go through. But make sure you watch all the videos. Watch the videos on Joel. Watch a video, put some content on your Facebook fan page, share it to your real page, share it to a group, and then maybe even make a video yourself, put it on YouTube and share it all over. Again, these are things you can do. Okay, it takes time. It does take time, and slowly and surely. But one of the things with this that's a benefit that paid traffic does not have, when you create the content, it's there forever. That blog post you made is going to be there forever. That YouTube video you made is going to be there forever. That Twitter post is going to be there forever. That Facebook post, you're going to be there forever. Okay, unless, of course, you break the terms and contracts or terms and conditions and they maybe remove your site. But when you create content, even though it takes longer, it's there forever. I have people that are finding me on YouTube months later after videos, and they're contacting me. They want to work with me because of things that I've put on months ago. Okay, so old stuff is still good stuff. A negative to paid traffic is once it's done, it's done. It goes by like that, snaps of a finger, right? And it's so fast sometimes. You can get 1,000 clicks be delivered to your inbox in 24 hours. If you got good traffic, maybe you got 500 leads in there. Maybe you got a 50% opt-in. If you got bad traffic, maybe you only got 100 leads. So you really want to make sure you're using the right companies to do this. But again, go through, watch everything in here. Watch these videos. Go through one whole cycle. So your exercise videos, go through a whole cycle. Watch the videos. Click on day one, workout, backs and biceps. Watch every single video and do those workouts. Notice Joel has 5 activities. You don't have to do all 5. Maybe you do 3 of them. Okay, I do the narrow grip lat pull down, sometimes the wide grip. We do the seated row, and we do kind of an in-between. We do a machine with the curls, but sometimes we do free weight dumbbell. We're not really doing chin-ups at this point, but that's something we can add in later. You can do what you want based on your fitness level. And then share it. Okay, I just showed you a video that I made of me doing squats. Okay, let's watch it. Okay, I physically did it. Here I am. So I mentioned in the video, I'm going to mute this. I mentioned in the description that I don't feel like I go down a lot, but when I am physically doing the work, it feels like I'm going down farther, but I'm not a full 90-degree angle there. And so this is me physically doing the workout. She filmed me in the beginning, and here I am live for the world to see. And so I didn't even know she was doing it, but there it is, okay? Put yourself out and, share it. But again, this video is now there for life, okay? So the key, again, keep taking action. Don't do this for one day and then just quit. You keep doing it and you keep doing it and you keep doing it. And then when you have these people, keep showing them, follow up with them, give them a sample. If you order up the protein or if you order up the fiber, give them a sample of it. Give them, a handful of 5 fiber pills before you guys go out to lunch and you're getting drinks. Give it to them before you order the dinner or order the lunch so they see how they feel when that meal comes. They're going to be full. Give them one of your free accounts. Okay, you have 5. If you're a paid member, you have 5 accounts. And where you find that, again, in that now body, your free accounts, and you can distribute. So I got a couple people, I'm still waiting for them to become active, but I just had a couple in here. You can give 5. So you would just add your name, your email, and you would send that to that person. And then they have the ability to get the whole fitness part. They don't have to pay anything. That's $100 for you and 5 people to use for the year if they were to do it individually, but they're going to get their own for free. Okay, so share that with them. It's another way to get your name out of there. If they don't want to become a distributor, maybe they're still seeing benefits. They're going to tell people, "Oh, this is the system I use." But you can talk to my friend so and so because they're doing it. All right. So use that word of mouth. And then the last 2 pages here. Okay, as I mentioned in the first video, consistency is king. Okay, you have to be consistently consistent. Never give up. Make it a daily action. Okay, it's those things that you do daily that are going to be crucial to your success. I don't do things once, I do them all the time. I don't just send one email and hope for the best. I'm sending emails all the time, okay, constantly. I'm constantly adding on Facebook. I'm constantly adding on, other sites. I don't do Instagram as much. I don't do Twitter as much. Focus on one. You don't have to do a million things because you'll burn out, but focus on one thing and do that a lot, okay? Become an expert. So for example, find one method and be an expert at that. Maybe you just want to go videos all the way. do that. Okay, you can do Facebook Live. You don't even need a YouTube. You can just do Facebook Live. But again, if you do a YouTube video, it's on YouTube and it's on Facebook at the same time when you share it there. So the more places you can put your stuff, the better chance you have people coming and finding your links and getting a free option of clicking your link. So the other last thing, again, from the first video, make sure your lead capture system is set up. And so in that member area, you're going to be under reseller tools. You're going to be under the lead capture system. And if you are brand new, depending on when you see this, if you are coming into the company after January 21st, 2018, if you just click this link, you're going to get a place to put your information in here. Now, you don't necessarily have to have Skype, but it is recommended, but you don't have to have Skype. And so what happens is that's going to populate emails for you. And so if you've already added some emails, if you've been in the system from before that, and if you already have added emails, the system won't override them for you. But how you find your emails, if you go into message and then click on follow-up, you'll have your follow-up messages. So these are all messages that I've put in, probably about 20, for the amazing campaign. But one of them I haven't put in for is the traffic exchange, and the system automatically generated them for me. So it says, for example, subscriber first name, congratulations. So I can go in here and I can edit it. And one of the things you're going to want to do if you start doing these, either the amazing campaign or some of the other campaigns, you can go through and you can edit them. Okay, highly recommended you go through, you edit them, change them up a little bit. Notice there's all these little codes, parentheses, reply to email, parentheses, phone number, parentheses, Skype, parentheses, Facebook. That automatically populates it. That window that I just showed you a few minutes ago and said you didn't have to add Skype, that will automatically populate your information in here and share that with your contacts that are in your email list. And so look for other training on that. The whole point of this is not to train you on this. I don't want to confuse you more. I just want to show you free ways you can get stuff. But when you get people coming to your capture pages, you want to have follow-ups. Okay, so that's a crucial thing. Make sure you have some follow-ups in there. So again, if you go into the lead capture system, if you go into messages, go into follow-up, and then just click on this link. Check each one. Check the amazing campaign. Make sure there's some emails there. Check the Facebook groups. Okay, there may or may not. Notice I don't have any in mind because we haven't really added those in. You can populate them. They might be adding them in soon, okay, as of this filming. Now Lifestyle, you might have some. Again, I created my own, so you might have some in there. The other one to check, for example, is the Now Lifestyle free customer. Check and make sure those are in there. If they're not, you might have to create your own, but they might be putting them in there. And then the other key one is, well, the amazing campaign and Now Lifestyle free are the big ones. Okay, check those two. If you're going to expand your research and your advertising and other links, you know, you can get into some of those others. But if you're going to try to keep it simple and keep one link going around, either the amazing campaign or Now Lifestyle free customer would be the way to go. So again, I hope you have found some value in this. As I've shown you, I add a vanity name because when you're out in public and if you're talking to someone in that word of mouth, and if you have a business card that maybe you created, this looks really ugly. Okay, to be honest, that looks really ugly. You're not going to say, oh yeah, you know, over drinks or whatever. Yeah, go to nowlifestyle.com/pre-launch/real-results/ID equals, you know, Dave Gardner. They're not going to remember that. Not going to remember that at all. But if I say go to Free Fit Workout, that might stick a little better. If I say go to 7 Minute Health, that might stick a little better. And, you know, just tell them it's the number 7. That might stick a little better. Okay. And then these last two, I cannot stress these more. Massive, 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 massive action. Imperfect action. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Take massive action tonight. Take massive action tomorrow. Keep doing it over and over and over again. And finally, absolutely, without a doubt, whatever happens, refuse to quit. Even if you have to take a week or a month off, refuse to quit, come back. Okay. I've been doing this since 2009. I've refused to quit, and things are like exponentially growing right now. Okay. This last year has been amazing. I've done awesome in this because of these two things right here. Taking massive imperfect action and refusing to quit. I'm consistent. Okay. And you can too. If I can do it in part-time and, you know, on the side, you can totally do it as well. Okay. It's totally doable, but you have to have the right mindset. And you have to have the inability to quit. Okay. Don't have the ability to quit. Don't ever quit. Okay. So again, this has been Dave Gardner. I hope you have enjoyed this. Okay. While traffic being free isn't really free because it's going to cost you some time. Remember, when you create content, it lasts forever. Okay, you can go back to Joel's Facebook fan page and just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and just see old posts that you can continue to share Share one a day. Okay, just share something. Keep sharing. Create your own. Keep doing it, and slowly generate stuff. And then over time, you will continue to pick up. When you get your first sale, take that money and reinvest it into maybe some paid traffic. You can always upgrade later on and get some paid traffic and start to see how fast paid traffic can work. But again, this is crucial. And again, pick one of these out. Make yourself, again, the leader. Make yourself stick out. Brand yourself and make it so that people see you and recognize you and want to come work with you. So again, this has been Dave Gardner with A Now Lifestyle. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have any questions, just let me know how I can help.